Mark's Comic Haul, y'all. Time for a 50-cent mega haul. Well, I don't know if it's a mega haul. I've probably done bigger haul videos, but there's a lot of cool stuff in here. So, hey, I'm back. Thanks again. I hope you guys saw my last video, which was kind of like new this week books and some of my recent pickups from back issues. So this is a little bit of an overdue video. This is a Labor Day comic sale. By the way, if you hear a fan in the background, I'm running a fan because even though the weather is cooled here in Dallas, it's still kind of humid because we've had a lot of rain. So Papa sweats sometimes, and I don't want to get the books damaged. So anyway, so this is a 50-cent haul from Labor Day, and this is from Red Pegasus Comics. Some friends of mine here in town, they have a really cool shop in the Bishop Arts District, which means nothing to you unless you live here, but it's a cool shop, trust me. All right, so they did a Labor Day sale. It was on a Sunday. It was by appointment only, and they had a bunch of 50-cent comic books, and I am a sucker for bargain books, so I was there first thing in the morning. I think it was like 10:30 in the morning on a Sunday. I don't think I've ever gone to a comic book store that early on a Sunday. And here's what I got. And so this is going to be the order I'm going to do this in. I think to keep it easy is I'll do independent books first, followed by DC, followed by Marvel, and then yeah, so that's how it'll go. All right, so The Walking Dead 177, which I believe is the first appearance of this guy. I can't remember his name. It's been a while since I've read The Walking Dead because it ended. But anyway, cool book to have. Decorum #1. This is the Jonathan Hickman independent creator-owned comic from Image. It's a cool book. Really happy that I was able to get this because I just think it's a gorgeous cover. This is the Magic Order #4 Mark Millar book. Excuse me. Pardon me. Magic Order #4. Spawn #306. This is the Philip Tan inked by Todd McFarlane cover. I can't remember if I had this issue. I'm pretty sure I do because I think I've been buying Spawn pretty steadily since issue 300. Philadelphia. This is issue #2. I have issue #1, so I was glad to get issue #2. And I think I have issue #1 and #3. So for some reason I was missing #2. I don't know why. Finger Guns #1. This was a book I did not have, but I'm anxious to read it. Finger Guns #2. Kelly Sue DeConnick's Pretty Deadly the Rat. Uh-oh, hang on a second. Alright, I don't know if this got stopped or not. Kelly Sue DeConnick's Pretty Deadly the Rat. #1. The Resistance #1. This book just came out, so I was kind of surprised to see it in the 50-cent book. And this is, or Ben, and this is the coolest cover, I think. That's, what is it, J. Michael Straczynski and Mike Deodato Jr. Retcon #1. Just kind of a cool punk-looking book from Image. Yeah. Okay, so that's the independent stuff. Here's the DC stuff. This, I could not believe they had this in the 50-cent box because it's a $10 book, and I actually don't know if I have this. I can't remember if I picked up a copy or not. I think I did, but I think I might have also passed on it because it was $10, and now I have it for 50 cents. Crimes of Passion. Just a really cool deluxe format, thick book. Happy to get that. Very happy to get that. The Commissioner. This is the Year of the Villain, the Infected, The Commissioner #1. This is a book I did not have, so I was happy to get that. Year of the Villain, the Infected, Scarab #1. Another book I did not have, so happy to get that. Deceased. A Good Day to Die, issue 1. This was a cover I did not have. I picked up the Full Metal Jacket variant that they had with the helmet. So I didn't have that cover, so I was happy to get that. Shazam number 8. This is cover B. Just an awesome Shazam cover. You gotta love these DC facsimile editions, except for the price, because I've complained about it in other videos. I don't understand why Marvel and DC, they put out these dollar comics, like, you know, Marvel does their True Believers, DC does dollar reprints. Why can't they just make these $1? Mystery in Space number 75, the facsimile edition. A very, very cool book. I don't know why they have to charge $3.99 for it, but I will gladly pay 50 cents for it. I was really shocked that they had this in the 50-cent box. Harley Quinn 75 just came out, which I think, is this the final issue of Harley Quinn? Yeah, series finale. And that's cover A. And I'm glad they had it, because I don't think I got cover A. I got cover B. Superman Heroes number 1. I don't know what this is. I guess this must have come out shortly before Heroes in Crisis, because it has the same kind of logo on it. But I don't remember ever seeing this book. And it's a $5.99 book. So 50 cents. Why not? Super Sons number 9. Featuring Jonah Hex. Adventures of the Super Sons number 9. I thought I had these in alphabetical order, and I realized that is not in alphabetical order. Leviathan Dawn. This is number 1. Ryan Michael Bendis. I have some of these Leviathan books, but I don't think I have that one. Okay, and that is it for the DC stuff. So now we're getting into Marvel. And there's a lot of Marvel. So here we go. King Thor number 2. Assad Ribic artwork. And that is how you say it. Yeah, cool looking book. I don't know if I have that. I think I have King Thor number 1. I don't think I bought any of the other issues from the series, because I wasn't sure if I was going to continue to collect it. King Thor number 3. Another cool Assad Ribic cover and interior art. I can't remember if any of these are key in terms of like what happens in the book. King Thor number 4. Like, see, I want to say that this issue something happens, but I can't remember what it is. I really hope my fan is not messing up the audio here. Star Wars number 1. This was a cover I did not have. And this is, I think it's Riley Brown. You know, that's a $5 book for 50 cents. Happy to get this. Spider-Man Noir number 1. That's a great cover. Happy to get this as well. Silver Surfer Black number 4. I think this book had some heat on it for a while because people were suspecting that this was Black Winter. But I think it's a kind of a harder issue to find. I think it is. Daredevil number 5, first printing. Nice book. Guardians of the Galaxy number 1. This is the second printing. I guess I should hold it like this because it's a landscape cover. Pretty cool. Really happy to get this because I love Thanos. Guardians of the Galaxy number 6. This is the second printing variant. Giant Size X-Men Phantomex number 1. And I actually bought the cover B. This is cover A, and I didn't have cover A, so I was very happy to get it. Again, for 50 cents. Deadpool number 2. Love this cover. Great cover. Deadpool number 5. Is that Fing Fang Foom? Who is that? Is that Fing Fang Foom? Is that Fing Fang Foom? I'm talking to myself. There's nobody else in the room. Who am I asking? Amazing Spider-Man number 41. I know that a bunch of these got like second and third printings. I don't remember if this is like a key issue or not. I have a bunch of these, but I can't pass them up when they're 50 cents. Amazing Spider-Man number 27. Like, see, I want to say this is something, but I can't remember if it's like a first appearance of a team or something like that. New Sinister Six or something like that. Marvel's Snapshots Fantastic Four number 1. Really cool Human Torch. That's Alex Ross, I believe. Alex Ross cover, Human Torch. Yeah, cool. Written by Evan Dorkin of Milk and Cheese fame. Savvy? Peter Porker, The Spectacular Spider-Ham number 1. I don't have these in bags because I actually ran out of bags and boards. Where is the next book? Marvel's number 1. Alex Ross. That's the new Marvel's series. And some of these they had multiple copies of, so I grabbed multiple copies. Spider-Woman number 1. 50 cents. Crazy. I think that just came out like a few months ago. And got a couple copies of that as well. And they also had Spider-Woman number 1 variant with the new costume. So I got the classic and the new. Got a couple copies of each. I couldn't believe this was in there. X-Men number 1. This is the Art Germ variant. Got several copies of that. And I mean several copies. They had several copies. X-Men number 1, the regular Lionel Francis Yu variant or cover, regular cover, not a variant. Why did I say variant? Yeah. And last but not least, I thought this was really cool. So here's the story. I'm going through the 50-cent boxes. I find this book. It's got a $20 price tag on it, or maybe $25. I can't remember. And my first thought was, I bet this isn't supposed to be in there. I mean, sometimes comic shops, when they're filling up bargain boxes, they accidentally put a high-value book in there. So I pulled it, and when they were ringing it up, they said, oh, hey, we have some bad news. And I was like, let me guess. The X-Men number 1 variant is not supposed to be in there. And they said, yeah. And I said, don't worry about it. Just go ahead and pull it out. And I said, I actually pulled it because I thought you guys were going to say it wasn't supposed to be in there. So when I got home and was going through all the books that I had bought, they just went ahead and put it in there. And I just thought that, and there's a note on the back that says, thanks for the support. So Gabriel and Kenneth at Red Pegasus Comics, you guys are awesome. That is so cool. This is like a retailer variant of X-Men number 1, and I didn't have it. It's by Will Spertasio, and I love Will Spertasio. So I was so happy to get this. So huge shout out to Red Pegasus. That is really awesome of you guys to do that. So yeah, check them out. Red Pegasus Comics and Bishop Arts. Very nice. That's just made my day, you know. It's really cool when comic shops do something cool for you like that. So I can't say thank you enough to those guys. I think that's it for the 50-cent haul. So hope you guys found that somewhat entertaining. Again, I said it in my last video, but I will say it on this video as well. I have been gone for a little while, since like April, and I haven't been making videos. A lot of that is due to coronavirus just kind of turning my life upside down, as I'm sure it has turned a lot of your lives upside down. So I hope to be back in more regularity from here, moving here forward. And hopefully I'll see you guys a lot more on Mark's Comic Hall, y'all. For more information on me, if you ever want to see me, you can go to bigfanboy.com. It's my movie news and review site where I post movie news and reviews. We're the longest running movie news and review site in Dallas, Texas. And I also run the Dallas Comic Show, so you can find that at dallascomicshow.com, although we're on hiatus because of COVID. So hopefully we'll be back next year. But that's it for this episode of Mark's Comic Hall, y'all. My thanks to Red Pegasus Comics And I will see you guys on the next episode. Everybody stay safe, wear your mask, and vote. Take care.